I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, I'm a certified public video game host. This is all legit. Alrighty, 2 players. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. 2 players. Okay, let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Allgrim Acres is a 9-hole miniature golf course oddly located in an Illinois blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device. Let's see what everybody selected. It's hard to get your ball out of the cup, though. Those holes are 6 feet deep. And that means... select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a 2010 study, 1 child in the U.S. was injured every 46 minutes by a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? Well, don't you feel foolish. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Pantherophobia is the constant fear of your blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, you guys blew it. And that means this lie didn't get picked. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1518, hundreds of people in Strasbourg became afflicted with a bizarre condition that rendered them unable to stop blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And look what we have here. And nobody fell for this one. Select a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. Since 1912, South Dakota State University's Homecoming Week has culminated in a celebration oddly named Blank Day. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. It's so busy you can barely hop a train into town. And nobody picked the other lies up there. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Kila Raipur Sports Festival, held annually in Punjab, India, has many odd and dangerous events, including one where the participants lay on the ground and get blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Brand name of the criminal dolls for children with names like Dickie the Dealer and Bonnie Ann Bribe. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, don't you feel foolish? And we're done.
Okay, Cookie, we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally, I can put my shoes back on. Oh my God!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
I am Cookie Masterson, and only you can prevent forest fires. Seriously, it has to be you. I'm sure as hell not going to do it. Okay, you two, try and keep your eyes off each other and on the questions. Handle those screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the Vegan Cannibal Supply Company. Flesh-free foods for the conscientious cannibal.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, here we go.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Okay, to get things started, let's all welcome Paul Rudd. You guys are in for a treat, because this episode is a very special one. Perhaps the best one we'll ever do, honestly. We have a special guest, one of the biggest stars of movies today, and just one of my personal all-time favorites. I love this guy. I love him, okay? What can I tell you? All right. The one and only Mr. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd! Is Paul Rudd here yet, Bob?
No, not here yet, Cookie.
Okay, I'm sure he'll be here any minute. In the meantime, we can get started. Let's say Paul Rudd makes a romantic comedy about Alexander the Great as he faces his own mortality. If the movie takes place the year Alexander the Great died, what should it be called? This is 19, this is 32, this is 40, or this is 63? Players 1 and 2. Alexander the Great notoriously died young at the age of 32 of unknown causes, but some accounts claim he was poisoned. But you know, I would never poison you, Paul, because... Oh yeah, he's not here, still. That joke doesn't really work without him. I'm sure he'll be here soon. We should keep going. He'd want us to keep going.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
May I introduce Paul My Finger? Just keep it together, Cookie. He'll be here. He'll be here. Okay. If Paul Rudd were a tamarin, what would he be? Kind of seems like we just smushed Paul Rudd's name into that one, but anyway. A bird named Paul Rudd, a monkey named Paul Rudd, a musical instrument named Paul Rudd, or a citrus fruit named Paul Rudd? Player 2. A tamarin is a type of monkey. And that has nothing to do with Paul Rudd. Guys, don't embarrass me in front of Paul Rudd. Kinda glad he's not here yet. Bob, is he here yet?
No.
Damn it! Player 1, I've got a bird for you.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's a good one. Adrift without a rudder. Oh, that's my secretary. Paul's probably here. This is Cookie.
Mr. Masterson, there's a Paul Rudd at the front desk to see you.
Perfect. Just send him back. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the hallway as I speak is the one and only Mr. Paul Rudd.
Hello, Danny.
You motherfucker!
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, get out of here! Paul Rudd is supposed to be here any minute.
It was a joke, Danny. Take a chill pill.
Damn it, Billy! Oh, God, what if Paul Rudd doesn't show up? Oh, this cannot be happening. Man, I'm sweating. Why is it so hot in here?
I told you, take a chill pill. Let's say you're running a fever. Since it would help bring down your temperature, which of these pills could be called a chill pill? Cannabis, benzoyl peroxide, methadone, or ibuprofen?
Player 2, do something! Player 1.
Ibuprofen is an anti-tyrexic, meaning it brings down a fever. Oh, maybe that's Tall Rod.
Yes?
Mr. Masterson, I have a, what was your name again, sir?
Well, the dummy said to say Phil. Or was it Pablo? It's Pablo, Corky.
Coming up, Let There Be Rudd. Okay, look, I'm sure Paul will be here any minute, so I'll just ask one more question to kill a little time to give him a chance to park or pick up a damn phone. If Paul Rudd's real first name were like Paul the Apostle's original first name, what would he be called? Raoul Rudd, Saul Rudd, Gall Rudd, or Simon Rudd? Player 2, watch that clock. Player 1. Paul the Apostle was originally named Saul. He changed it because his publisher thought Saul sounded, and I quote, too Jewish.
5 fingers!
Why not try? Where the hell are you already? And this dis or dat needs to think about other people's feelings. Player 2, why don't you take this dis or dat since you need the most help? Okay, I'm swapping out the Paul Rudd themed dis or dat for a more appropriate one. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if the person eventually showed up or didn't show up at all. If they showed up, press the square button. If they never showed, press the circle button. Player 1. Select your answer before Player 2, because if you get it right and Player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash. Alright, let's get started. Good dough! Duffman! Satan's Baby and Rosemary's Baby! News Havisham's Lord and Lady Ferncliff! You would have been better off not showing up at all! He'll show up. Paul will show up. He would never just not show up and ruin the premise of an entire episode. Would he? Paul, you wouldn't do that. Would you? That's the end of a thrilling first round. Keep in mind, Hi, I'm Cookie, and I had a dream that we'd all be here. Two-player game, huh? Just got real. Let's do this. This is round one, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And that means... time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Port Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Unlike American post offices that are just metaphorically underwater. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, researchers at the University of Tokyo developed the incendiary reflection, a mirror that makes it look like you're blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And that means some of these didn't get picked. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Backyard Brains Company sells a device that lets you control blank with your mobile phone. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, don't you feel foolish. Yep, you can control a cockroach's movements with electrical signals. Unfortunately, the app immediately closes when you turn on the kitchen light. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2009, a Russian man shocked the medical world when it was discovered he had a 5-centimeter long blank growing in his lung. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Luckily, he wasn't a smoker, or he might have caused a tiny forest fire. And the rest of the board goes unselected. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. PETA has asked officials in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania to replace Punxsutawney Phil, the Groundhog Day groundhog, with blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Strange brand name for the cigarettes sold by the Enlightened Tobacco Company in the 1990s. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Well, you guys blew it. And nobody fell for this one.